It's we're talking a 7,000 square foot mansion here that basically had been neglected for like 3 years, and they took everything out, the previous owner. Basically, took all the cabinetry out, the toilets, even the kitchen sink, and just everything, even the air conditioners ripped out of here. I guess they were trying to recoup some of the money they'd lost in the house, but didn't work out for them, but it worked out for me pretty good. And we were able to pick this house up below the appraised value, which is good. And short sales, foreclosures and stuff, you can do pretty good on houses right now. There's a lot of inventory out there, and if you just go fishing, so to speak, you can come up with some really good deals on houses.
What's going to happen to it when you finish?
Oh, we're going to sell this thing and make a lot of money. That's a great thing, and still be under the appraised value. So the good thing is that I had a lot of fun doing it. The show has a lot of eye candy on it. Like I said, 7,000 square foot mansion, but I put my signature on it. We got I turned the attic into this awesome home theater with electric drapes and curtains, and a 110-inch video screen that comes down, projectors, and just really cool home theater. And the garage I turned into this awesome man cave with Ferrari colored tiles on the floor and chrome plated walls and 60-inch flat screen TV.
I'd like to mention this is in prime lakefront space, right there on Palm Beach.
In Palm Beach, under the sun. So when this is freezing cold everywhere else in the country, you're going to be seeing this, and it's going to be like, I want to move to Florida, honey.
How did you get into the fix-it-up area?
Well, I've been doing real estate for a long time. It's the first time, I guess, 15 years now, and had a pretty good success with it. I did Ice Ice Baby when I was 16 years old, and basically got into the real estate market because I bought a bunch of houses I thought I was going to use, ended up not using them, selling them, making a lot of money on them, and just, wow, this, it can't be that easy, and it was.
You make money on all your projects, Vanilla.
It's worked out pretty good, man, and just you got to get in where you fit in. But it's led to this point, and now it's going to be I guess new news to the public to see Vanilla Ice doing home renovating. But it's a great show. There's a lot of eye candy, like I was mentioning before, for everybody, and I get in there and swing a hammer and get sweaty with the guys, and then enjoy the experience myself. So.
Let's talk about the team. Did you do the contracting and selection of the craftsmen yourself here?
I sure did. I handpicked all the guys myself. General contractor Joey and Handsome Dan, I named him after the movie from Wayne's World. And we have a good morale. My guys show up to work. It's not like I'm the guy that says, since I'm the boss, you got to get in and punch a clock and meet your quota. You didn't do your work today, you're fired, type of stuff. I've taken them to lunch. We have a great time with each other, and I handpick these guys for that reason. And they enjoy coming every day, so they show up extra early. It's just a fun experience, and at the end of the project, they trust my judgment. They've seen my stuff I've done in the past, and we kind of cross our arms and just kind of look at everything we've done and go, wow, we built that. That's awesome.
Did you just push papers on this, or did you get out and swing a hammer too?
No, I do both, but I actually get in there and swing the hammer and get sweaty with the guys. I know a lot of the trades just from doing it for so long, and I'm not going to let them have all the fun. To me, it's fun to get in there.
How did you pick up your home improvement skills?
Yeah, just basically from doing it for 15 years. I get in there. I'm the type of guy that's meticulous, and I like to say, wow, how'd you do that? Hope I'm not bothering you. But, I learn it along the way, and anything that I can't handle, I got licensed contractors right there ready to help me out. But I'm pretty good at a lot of the stuff. It'll surprise you.
You had a little experience with your 15,000-foot mansion on Star Island. I know the hood.
Yeah. I was a bachelor when I got the place, and I had a decorator come in, and it was like living in a nightclub. I had purple rooms, green carpet, and I had a red room where everything was red. The couch was red, the wall, the ceiling, and 2-3 years go by, and I felt like I was living in this huge nightclub, and 12 bedrooms, and just it was cold, it wasn't homey. And I ended up renovating the whole place, doing it myself, and turning everything into earth tone colors and making it real warm and cozy and home feeling, And I was like, wow, this feels so much better, you know. And that's when I first got my taste for actually getting in and you know, doing the work myself. So it was a lot of fun, and now we've gotten to this point. So.
Well, if you are an inspiration to those who want to flip houses in this kind of economy, you show it can be done.
It can be done. Of course, I use a lot of my own money, which helps, but don't be discouraged because, you know, a lot of people say, oh, I got bad credit, or they have a list of excuses. But the real truth is that you got to know your market, you got to know your demographics, and it's pretty simple. It's not rocket science. I mean, if you stay below the appraised value, you know, short sales, foreclosures are good, but like tax liens, these are auctions, and there's so much inventory out there that if you go in and just throw a crazy number, like you wouldn't even think that they would bite on this, but if some of these banks are desperate, and they'll give you this house so far below the appraised value that you have nothing but gain to make, and you can fix your credit. You know, it just takes hustle. You got to hustle a little bit. You can fix your credit. You can get loans, even if they're at a higher interest rate. You know, you're going to flip the property, so you're not staying in it for 30 years. So the interest rate's not important. There's still a lot of money out there. This is still America. The economy is still growing. The you know, the population is growing, and people got to have a place to live. So, you know, you got to have belief in America, and I truly believe in it.
Nice to hear that from you. Tell us about the series. We get to see it from A to Z, don't we?
Yeah. I mean, you know, like I said, it's a huge house, but you know, we really turned this thing around. The pool had been just setting, and it was black, you know, so I had to get in there and pressure clean it out, acid wash it, and they actually the county came in and put a protective cover over it. We had to get all that out of there, and then I said, you know what, we're going to take this above and beyond, and I put it's got an infinity edge pool where it looks like the water is actually running over into the lake, and I put these fire pods. I drilled down into the coping and put, you know, actual city gas up, and put these planters that have fire coming out and spinning up next to this infinity edge, and it's as simple as just punching or flipping a switch in the kitchen, and they all come on. And I got all of the fire in the backyard and a lot of you know, LED lights and stuff like that, so less carbon footprint, and just some really cool ultra-modern high-tech features that go in homes. A lot of fun. I think people are going to dig it.
Well, come to Vegas or Raleigh, North Carolina, or Austin, Texas, and do your thing. We'd like to invite you.
I love Raleigh, but, you know, Vegas is always a great destination as well. But it'd be my pleasure, too.
What's new with you now? I know you got to run.
Yeah. I got a new record coming out called WTF. It stands for not the obvious, but wisdom, tenacity, and focus. It's coming out this year.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me, guys. All right.
What's the problem? Yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook while my DJ revolves it.
This house is going to come out amazing. Trust me.